Hello, everybody. Embarrassing. Okay, this is probably like my fourth take, and there was a couple of times where I'd accidentally like the microphone was off. But we're playing My Garage. Last time we bought this jalopy here. We're gonna get it all fixed up. Um, I'm gonna try to get so we'll need to get the angle grinder out, and we'll need to get our disc box out. Um, There was a couple times where I had to restart recording because like the disc box itself, it just like fell through the ground. Um, so we'll just get a couple disc out, put that back in, and then like another thing that ended up happening was like the microphone was off, which it's like I was just talking to the wall, like no one could hear me. Um, there we go, and then so I've played this game a few times. I have my experience is that I have not like really there's really only one car that I really like fixed up that like it was a NIV, and so like it was a NIV, and what it I had I believe I had to fix the suspension, but I also had I had given it a V8 swap. It was originally an i4, but it was like pretty banged up, so I swapped it out. Uh, that's totally separate from this save, by the way. For this, we're just gonna try to remove the trunk. Last time I had accidentally removed that back panel, but I do know now more about what I need to do for the mods I want. So right now we're just gonna try to restore this back end. I believe we need some Bondo here. Just kind of like fill it back up. If I do have any Bondo. I guess it's not really, I get like, it's just like generic brand. It's only a game after all. It's an indie game. I really like indie games. It's like a great way of like supporting like original ideas. Like a lot of the market nowadays is just like keep like keep releasing sequel after sequel after sequel, and then it's like, oh, shoot. I know there's a piece here that I need to remove. There it is. Okay. So, but it's like sequel after sequel, and then like I'm honestly kind of ashamed. One of my favorite games, Pokemon, it's kind of like fell off, And but it is pretty nice that they like came out and publicly addressed that like, hey, they realize their mistakes and they're trying to work on it. Like they're gonna try to listen to the fans more about like what they actually want rather than like rushing games out over and over, which that's really nice to hear. But it kind of seemed like for a while they had been like, yeah, let's rush out a game, like get one out every year, and that's not really great. That's like it should be about like kind of capturing like figuring out what the fans like and kind of capturing that feeling, you know? Uh got the lad body type. That's my rant. That's my soapbox. Uh Gonna get into like actually fixing up the car now. It we do need it's probably an interior part. Oh, there it is. Okay, floor of the trunk. We're gonna get that. I know we're gonna need that. It's like, rather than just going and buying the Bondo. Um, and where's my wrench? We're gonna keep the gas tank for now, so we can go back into town and get parts. Uh, there we go. Okay, I'm just trying to remember the button to pull stuff out. Such a noob. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this, it's junk, but it's not like unusable. We'll keep it for now. Um, like this is junk. We can't possibly reuse that. This is all. We might be able to get some of the parts off of here. This is junk. We can't reuse it. Wonder if we can actually just take a hammer to the bumper. We can probably reuse the taillights. I don't think they're bad. My goodness, I can't even lift the thing. That's a user error, by the way. It's like I definitely messed that up. I don't see anywhere to hammer. That taillight is broke. That one's good. So we can still use that. We'll get that out of there. Just, it's about kind of figuring out what you can reuse, what you can't, and then replacing what you can't and fixing what you can. You know? That way you can save money and that's weird. He didn't actually grind it whenever I told him to. Is this gonna fall out now? May need to remove this here too. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's removed. Now we can replace it. And so we're gonna need to weld it. So this is the junk one. We can probably fix it up later and sell it. So we'll leave it over here. This one, it's the good one. We just got that. We're gonna need to weld it back together. So here's our welder. And we need to get some like metal, because it's like, it's not like magic. It's not like the welder just works by magic. Like you're kind of melting, like, think of it like solder. You're kind of melting something to something to bond it together. Right. Equip with the right button. I don't think that was the right one. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. I made a mistake. I am human. It's so tiny. It's like, okay, so we need this. This is like, it's like something to weld, kind of weld the parts back together. See, now I got a new trunk. I feel like the car is barely in driving condition, by the way. It's like if we put that back in there, it would still be in like driving condition. It would just be like very obviously a project car. Like, there we go, tighten this back in there. Now we got the trunk, and hopefully we can kind of like, we can remove this while we're over here. I'm having a hard time figuring out where these bolts are. I know. Oh my god. Time to kick myself. It mounts to the, it actually mounts over here, like to this part. This is what I'm learning. There we go. Hopefully that should, that does it. Okay, we'll sell this. This is good condition, good condition seat right there. Um, these are bad condition. We'll probably just take all of this stuff to the. In the future, we'll want to get ourselves a B200. It is a pickup truck. Think of it like an F-150. We'll want to get one of those. Do like utility mods. Probably turn it to a dually, and then we can use it to haul like junk parts like this, and then we can get like a trailer on it so we can haul like tow vehicles. Because it's like, I don't want this to be my one and only car for the playthrough. I do want to be able to get I do want to be able to get I think that's probably why the alignment's off right there. But I do want to be able to get like a drag vehicle. My dad in real life, like he honestly like he does drag racing. And it's like it's like I'm not the biggest fan, but it's like I do see it as a motorsport. I do respect it as an art. Like there is definitely like some skill involved, though it does seem like it's just going in a straight line. As the creator of the Miata would say, if a car was designed to only go like you want your races to have some left and right turns in it. Otherwise, it is just a drag. There we go. Okay. So differentials, we'll want to look into that later. I don't think our differential is any bad, but that's how you kind of tune the final drive. The smaller the number, the longer the gear. And then you can put like a 4 or a 5-speed transmission in it. And we're going to want to go with the I'm going to say that we're going to want to go with the 5-speed, because like a 5-speed is like, it's more so like acceleration based, and we want longer gears because it's more so like speed based. Gives you a little more it's like longer gears kind of gives you like, it's not like the RPMs are gonna jump up real fast. It's like you got a little more time with it, which is what I feel like this car is gonna need. Like when we're done with it, like we're gonna put a few mods in there. It might look like Ricer mods, but it's like, it's all about purpose. A really great game, one that's in my library that, and I really wish that one day I could play it with people. Like there's people like Komodo Gaming and Neological. I'll probably pin those in the comments, like where you can find them. But I really do enjoy like just driving car games, and that is one that, like, the career mode for it, it's like, it's really good. It's like it looks like it's gonna be really good, because it's like you can accidentally like mess up your car, and then like from just doing mods to it, like not even like being a nut and driving it weird, like you can ruin your car by putting the wrong mods in the wrong order. Like because like if you do mods like a turbocharger or like a supercharger, a lot of the, like, you'll probably want to make sure that like the engine can stay cold, It's like, it's not like it's always gonna be like, it's not like it's always gonna be nice and cool. Like that's probably another reason why this light. It's probably another thing we're gonna have to fix there. But it's a nice game. It's a really nice game. BeamNG. It and they keep making updates for it. It's not like it's it feels like it's kind of slowed down a bit, but it's kind of like focused right now. I'm on a left quarter panel. I'm all over the place. I feel like I'm always all over the place if I'm being like totally honest. And that might if it's not your cup of tea, I don't know. It's like if it's not your cup of tea, I don't know. Maybe it's like I hope I don't know, maybe one day I can fix that. But as I am as a person, I don't know. I don't know. Before we weld this part, I probably want to replace this. I don't think we can hammer that. And we may want to get that back on the welder. Just kind of taking it as it is. I made this analogy the other day at work. I was like, my mind, it feels like a printer that like it just constantly fires random things, right? Just constantly printing. And then like into a like paper shredder, just like there's probably even a meme about it out there that I could probably put on there. But it's like it just feels like my mind is like a printer printing into a like a shredder. Just if I don't get the idea out, I never will. Until like a long time later. I am removing the window. It's kind of banged up a little. So is that like piece there. Like where the trunk connects. Just big O junk pile. We'll sell it. Okay. I think there's still one more part on here that's keeping this mounted. I think that's it. Ah, bingo! Let's go! It's actually something that confuses my girlfriend. She'll be like, what do you mean, let's go? Like, where are we going? It's just like celebrating, you know? It's like doing good. Making momentum, like, keep that momentum. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna need just lots of body work in this one. Bodybuilder, let's go. Okay, see, so we need like, I believe this is a sign that we're going to need another bulb. But in terms of like the actual like, where's the screwdriver? Oh no. Oh no, I don't think we got a screwdriver when we started the game. It's definitely not a legal car, but I mean, at least it's like, it's not street legal, that's for sure. But doesn't even have brake lights or turn signals. But you know what? We're gonna go into town. We're gonna buy ourselves a screwdriver. Probably get ourselves a fuel tank too, and then install it out there so we can put the gas in. Think ahead. That way we don't gotta take as many trips. Fuel. Okay, tank. There we go. For a lad? Sure about that? Now we got some serious thinking to do. Cause I don't think we can just put both of those in there. Like, obviously not both at the same time, but I don't think we can just put either one of those in there. Um, but we might be able to. We might be able to just put that big fuel tank in there. Like, it's still 40 liters at the end of the day, but it might allow. Stop and think. we're just gonna we're gonna go with this one. I'm just like, I don't know if that one's actually compatible. Um, would put this in the trunk, but I can't. We'll just store it there for now. Um, I really feel like this is the problem, like why it's strafing so bad, like this arm here, and then that joint definitely needing replaced. This here, this is fine. Trying to get this thing race ready, but for now we just need to get it road ready. Just restore it to how it was whenever you would have bought this straight off the lot. You know, it's like, but I think we'll call it there. That'll be the end of this episode. Next time we'll get that fuel tank swapped out. We'll get more gas. We'll get the screwdriver we need. Without further ado, have a nice day. And don't be afraid to share this to your friends or your turtles or even the little kitty cats. We got lots of cats here. I really love them. Have a good one. And thank you for watching.